What's poppin', friends and fam? Are you excited? I know I am. Welcome back to another episode of iCraft SMP Season 3 with your host, Lukezilla. This is what we did in the last episode. We hung out with Buildminesurvive and Gray, and we made this contraption here. It is an attachment to Buildminesurvive's currently existing ice boat subway that pretty much led from his base to near town center. Now we have it leading from his base to the underside of town center, which we access by going through this wall of maps right here. Look at this map. It is so beautiful. We got a lot of stuff popping around everywhere. I don't even know if this is fully updated to show off everything, but it's still looking cool nonetheless. So this area, we actually haven't gotten a chance to talk about that much, so I'm gonna kind of give a little run through. So right now, we're underneath town center. This is a little elevator to get you back up to the surface. It's called a translocator elevator. Basically, it uses a glitch with pistons. They kind of go down and then they suck you up through the other side. It's kind of cool. It's really neat how it works. You just click, you stand under it, click the button, it goes zoop, 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 and you're up at the top. Okay, so this is the functional area. We have the nether portals here. You come out the nether portal. There is an enchanting table. There's beds. There's a map of the residential area. There's cookers, which you have to bring your own coal for. There's a wall of crafting tables. There's a little water feature that's kind of just there to take up space, as well as this table. There's no real function, but Buildminesurvive did have a good idea to have pigs here so people can actually sit. This is going to be a wall of anvils. Once the iron farm is up and running, it's going to be completely unnecessary. Like, this is probably more than enough right now, but still. Into ender chest because that's useful. Community chest for all. So we got stone brick, we got cobbled dirt, andesite, diorite, granite, netherrack. We'll probably add in like the prismarine blocks and ink sacks and mob drops and random stuff like that, but more stuff will be added over time. So that's just a quick little look at the functional part of town center. The nether hub has gone through some changes as well. As you can see, it's a lot different than it was before. My frame rate's kind of low right now, which I don't quite understand why, but try to bear with me. So we got glass platforms. Oh yeah, that's pretty eerie, but really cool at the same time. There's another glass platform here, so you don't have to worry about falling into the depths of hell. XB and Dude Plays have been working hard on this, so kudos to them. In the shopping district where I plan on doing some stuff today, things have been popping up. As you know, we made this mending for sale shop 2 episodes ago, and it's coming along pretty well. We got Kaz and Insaki's wood shop. Yeah, they're doing a little collaboration on it, which is nice. They now have jungle wood thanks to a certain someone who got them some saplings. It was me. I found them some saplings, and they offered me 8 free stacks of wood. That's a bit much. I don't want 8 free stacks of wood, though I might take like 2 or 4 free stacks of wood because I want to support the local economy, and we kind of have a lot of diamonds at the moment. I want to check out my shop. Holy moly, we barely have any books left. I'm selling them for 8 diamonds a pop, and check this out. Look at this little villager face I made out of glass into the wall. I think it was a nice touch. I wanted something to kind of decorate the walls a little bit more, and I made that, and it's actually really funny looking. It's on the inside and the outside. The nose protrudes both ways. Let's check profits real quick. I'm actually really excited. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. That is fantastico. Let's see. Double click on that. Double click on that. A stack and 48 diamonds. Booyah, baby. We are rich. I might be the richest guy on the server right now. That is insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. And we also have this cool obsidian shop that is now here thanks to iZiggy. She's selling 1 diamond for 32 obsidian. Ziggy, be careful with that. Last season I sold obsidian fairly cheaply, and Buildminesurvive bought me out and then pranked my house with it by spamming it everywhere. That was fun to take down all those blocks. Oh, baby. Anyway, for this episode, I plan on making the shopping hub. So this area right here, I'm going to change it out to actually be functional. I think it's going to end up being a little bit bigger than this, but not too much bigger. So we can actually move the nether portal to a good place, as well as have some beds and ender chests and anvils and crafting tables and whatever you need here in the center where it's easily accessible. Holy cow. I just got back to my base, crafted up my diamonds into blocks. I almost have half a stack now. 31 diamond blocks. That is incredible. This shop is probably one of my best ideas I've ever had. Another thing I'd like to do today is get my foot in the door working on my base. So right now my base is pretty much just a stone pillar, bunch of chests, a little bit of a furnace array, a strip mine, a little cactus farm, and a small tiny little pond that I'm probably going to cover up and then remake somewhere else. So my idea for my base is really similar to my temporary base that I had near town center. Well, we're still near town center, but I mean, that was right next to town center. What I mean by that is part of my base is gonna be up in the trees. There's a couple different types of big trees that you can make. You can make big spruce trees, and you can make big jungle trees. So I got some wood, some saplings. The only reason I have wood is because I was trying to farm up some more saplings. Now I want at least 4 trees. So I want to kind of mark out locations for these. I kind of want like 1 in each corner type of deal. So we got to kind of start somewhere. So maybe like 1 can go right there. These aren't going to be very strategically placed. I think what's going to make it look better is if it's kind of organic. So I'm going to have these trees here, and there's going to be platforms on each of them with bridges connecting it up. I think it'll be pretty cool, hopefully. But alas, silly me, I didn't have enough saplings. Oops. But for now, let's just see what we can get from these. That's something. That's a pretty big tree. They look kind of interesting in this biome, but I think it's going to work for what I have in mind. This one's kind of a shorty. I don't know if that one's gonna work. What I could do is take the leaves off of the top part, then grow another jungle tree right on top of it. Then it'll be a super tall tree, so we'll kind of have to see how that works out. I'll probably take away the leaves that are on these branches, and instead, where the branches are, I'll turn those into like the platforms. And I'll probably, the way to get up and down, I'll probably just utilize the vines instead of making like a spiral staircase going up it like I did with my temporary tree at town center. My base isn't gonna be just trees and tree houses. It's gonna be a lot more than that, and it kind of ties in with like the reason why I'm using jungle. Because jungle, it kind of looks old and ancient and kind of rustic and maybe runic, maybe? Or am I just giving you too many spoilers? Haha. For the shopping district hub, we're gonna have to alter this design slightly just by chopping a few of these planks out of the way and making it a little bit bigger, like this. Each of the sides are gonna have a little 4-block wide entrance. For whatever reason, this one's gonna lead straight into a block, but that's okay for now, at least. In the middle of these, we're gonna have to place our obsidian to make the portals. So let's light this baby up. We're gonna save this last one here till after we add in these magma blocks. And since portals emit light, these magma blocks will have the same light level. Let's do a little bit of slab action. Coming right off the portal, we're going to add these slabs in. It's like a little bit of a step down. You walk out the portal, you step down the slabs. It's like a little bit of a staircase. Then it leads into the actual pathway that we're going to have going on. So this design is going to be very similar to Town Center, in which it has a lot of the same design aspects involved. We have a similar pathway pattern with the stairs, the prismarine, and the glass, as well as the dark prismarine. It's just kind of arranged a little bit differently. And as for the rest of the floor, we're just going to fill that in with some brown stained clay. Another added bit of detail to make these floors look just a little bit better and a little more similar to Town Center. We gotta do Some stair action, boy. But wait, Lukezilla, aren't you concerned about light levels, I hear you asking? Haha, viewer, I have a solution. Check it this. Some torches. Oh yeah. I don't think you guys are ready for this next step. You see it's nighttime? Well, I have a solution. Jen is sleeping. But besides that, check it this. Bam. I'm also sleeping. So we can have a bed right there and you can walk on up into the portal, walk on down into the hub. And if you're wondering how can it get better than this, let me show you, my young friend. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so here we have it. This is gonna be the shopping district hub. Oh no, I forgot the torches. No! And blah blah blah, whatever I just said, say it again, but add a 2.0 at the end. Woohoo! Check it this, guys. So this is pretty cool. It's very, very functional, which was my goal. You know, you got your beds for sleeping, your furnace for cooking, your anvil for anviling, ender chest for whenever you may or may not need it, and a crafting table, because why isn't my iCraft texture pack on? This is a disgrace. Much better, but it's sideways. Meanwhile, at my base, I now have 4 large jungle trees. With these jungle trees, whether you can tell or not, these are the original branches, but what I did was sheared the leaves off, so now they're naked branches. Oh, baby, getting naked up in here. What I'm gonna do is use the original places for the branches, and I am going to build platforms off of them. So I'm kind of debating on whether I should actually keep leaves into the build or not. So I'm thinking if I do decide to keep the leaves would be at this layer here, and they would kind of do a little bit of wrapping around, and then above those leaves is where the actual platform would be. Or maybe I should do 2 layers of leaves, because in this case I would lay the slabs here at this level and kind of have them wrapping around the tree like so. So I'd have a platform, something like that, maybe bigger, maybe smaller, but most likely bigger. And then I'd probably have these leaves a little bit more shapely. Those just kind of placed in a little bit randomly. So far, I'm not too big a fan of the leaves, but I'll kind of work with it a little bit and see what I can do. So I changed it slightly. It looks a little bit better, but I can always tweak it as we go on. But I'm gonna stick with this for now. I think it'll be easier to kind of figure out how those should go once I have a little bit more built up and around it. So I'm gonna work on that. Hello, Buildminesurvive.
Hello, Lukezilla.
How are you doing on this fine iCraft day?
You know, I'm doing pretty fantastic. This is I believe Thursday evening, if my memory serves me right, or did it just turn Friday? I believe it just turned Friday.
It's
so
Friday. It's Friday.
Happy Friday to you,
and
Lukezilla.
you, good sir.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Okay, so I've asked you to meet me here for a very specific reason. It involves this guy right here.
This guy? Well, no, he's my buddy. He's joining us on this little meeting. Don't mind him.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
He's my lawyer.
That's your lawyer. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
We got some things to work out with some of your friends. Over here, we have this very inconveniently yet beautiful steak stand, and I'm sure you get lots of business off of it.
You know what? I actually haven't checked the profits in like a week or more, but I've been restocking it.
Oh, that's
not bad.
That's a decent
9
haul.
diamonds, I'll take it. Yeah, not too bad.
What I wanted to talk to you about was a kind of location. I don't know if you planned on having this as like a permanent shop or anything, but I was gonna offer to move the shop for you and build it up and make it more beautiful and turn it into like a real shop.
Okay, imagine this. Like, I had an idea for starting a steak shop, right? You get the perfect number of dispensers, like above you, so you can press a button, like you toss a diamond in, it'll detect the diamond, and then as you walk through, it'll like click 3 times, and there'll be like, say 16 dispensers above you. You'd get a stack of steak in like a second, because the dispenser would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just collect it all up on the ground as you walk through. It'd make it entertaining and fun, and I think people would be more likely to buy it if there's like kind of a drive-through. If it just rains steak
on you.
Yeah, it just rains steak, and when you drop a diamond in the hopper.
I think we could probably work something like that out. I mean, I'm not the best at redstone, so if you want, I could do the aesthetics and then leave you room to do that redstone bit if you want. Here's my offer, and this can kind of be negotiated a little bit. I was gonna move it and build the shop for you for free.
What?
If I get like free steak.
Free steak? Like how much free steak?
I don't know, maybe like a limited amount per week or something.
How about like, you don't hog it, but if you run out of a stack, you can go grab another stack.
Right. I wouldn't be like picky about it.
Yeah, you can't like grab 3 stacks. You're doing a little collab with, say, JSM. You walk by my shack and like,
everyone.
hey JSM, I have access to free steak, so here, take a stack.
Nah. I wouldn't do that. I'd be a good sport about it.
So terms of agreement would be only steak for yourself.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me. I've got a pretty good supply of steak going.
Would you like to pick the location where it's going to be built?
Maybe. Although I haven't really picked out, like, there's no roads or anything. I mean, has it been updated much? I haven't been there a little while.
Let's take a look at the shopping district. I have done a little bit of updating to it.
Alright, and through the magic of editing, we're here!
We're here!
Wow, that was pretty cool. Alright, I haven't been here in a while. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Did you do this yourself?
I did do it. It's actually in this episode.
Oh, wow.
For me, at least.
I like this design. It's like a kind of a mini town center kind of thing.
That's what I was going for. But it's like aesthetical and functional at the same time. Like you got your little basic components, your anvil, your ender chest, crafting table, and furnace.
So as of now, there doesn't seem to be any roads with like shops on either side. If there was, this road would kind of smash right into the mending for sale shop.
Yeah. I mean, the roads could kind of be like more organic. Like we build roads as the shops pop up. So like right now I could build a road that kind of goes a little something like this. It could like fork right here and come like this way. And then, we could have a branch off and connect to the front of my shop and the front of Ziggy's shop.
Well, actually, right here looks like pretty prime real estate. Kind of slotted in between the main shops people will be going to. Come on in here, walk through here, put a diamond in, rain steak, walk out. I like it.
I don't have anything quite planned out for it yet. I mean, I got some designs in my head. Nothing like actually worked out on pencil and paper yet,
Well, you did the last time in last season with my wood shop. That thing was a monstrosity, and you turned it into a thing of beauty. And then after you turned it to a thing of beauty, I never quite got around to fully restocking it ever again.
Yeah. Well, you did make some sales for what wood was actually in it.
Dark oak. I had tons of dark oak, like at least like 20 stacks in there, and that slowly sold over time. Before this clip, I actually asked Luke if he wanted to check out my house to see the aesthetics and the redstone and give his opinion on the build. So
I said no, but then he started begging, so I felt bad. So
yeah,
I guess we'll go do that.
And again, through the magic of editing, we're here.
We're here.
So
this
hasn't
grass
looked
block
yet.
right here is Buildminesurvive's house. What do you think?
It's actually pretty good. It's like a 16 by 16, very like different shades.
I like the randomization you got going on here. What blocks did you use for that? Is that like clay and wool and
Yeah,
grass?
all of them actually. But the real house, actually, if you look up and reveal it.
Oh, ooh, pretty. It's
What do you
like
think?
futuristic.
Yeah. I thought I classified it as futuristic modern style. That's what I said.
Okay. I kind of see what you're going with here.
Got a little stair slab decoration on the front, 2 kind of little boxes for housing and storage and whatever, and then a nice box up top. Haven't done any interior yet, because interior decorating is really fun.
I don't know if I would necessarily classify it as modern, but futuristic definitely. It's very symmetrical, and with modern you always see like kind of abstract shapes. Like they kind of break away from the symmetricality just to kind of make it more interesting to the eye.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
I always
look
like
bad.
symmetrical things.
Yeah, symmetrical is nice.
But you want to take a look inside, see what I've got going so far?
Yeah.
There's the
key,
door.
The key that you have hiding in the rock.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we've got this is kind of like a modern staircase. And yeah, we got the first room here. Bedroom would probably be up here in the main compartment. Got the other room right here, which is perfectly symmetrical to the other room over there. I kept going back and forth to make sure everything was identical, and it is. I believe so. And then we have the drop down to the laboratory. And if you
Is it like a combination?
Press no, that's not a combination. I was thinking of doing that, but then yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so I wanted to do something like that. I mean, I didn't want to just fall in water. Like, that's boring, falling in water.
Right. Like, who wants to do that?
Yeah, but having the water appear then disappear, no, that's cool. Probably gonna have like an AFK fish farm, sugarcane farm, some villagers, pretty much, and like a complete item sorting system with like 200 different items in it. I'm gonna take down that old shack and probably get rid of the farms, make some automatic farms down here, and the top side is just gonna be this perfect, symmetrical, beautiful utopia, and then down here will be the cool secret laboratory. But that's all there is for now. Work in progress, and you can take the elevator to get back up, sir. So that's it. That's my house-based place. I mean, you've been here before, but yeah, all these updates. Lots of quartz, and this is new. I actually saw this. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Easter? Please. Oh,
hope
wait.
you have a great Halloween.
Z. Okay, so Z, I assume this is from Ziggy.
Please
open on camera.
Safe.
Is it a bunch of cocoa beans relabeled to goat poop? I don't know.
Oh, it might be.
Know. Could be. All right.
What if you're right?
I'm going to open it and close my eyes. And I'm going to open my eyes, and it's, Happy Chinese New Year. Well, youtube.com/thunderwolf1218 and iron pickaxe. Hey, I need an iron pickaxe.
I am going slap you now.
I am going slap you now, iron pickaxe. That's funny. Well, I did want another ghast here to get another ender crystal, because those are pretty. Like, if only I could center one in between the blocks, I might be able to with some piston trickery. Yeah, hopefully.
You just gotta be careful.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to see my house, and also for that wonderful business partnership thing.
Yeah.
And even though there's no official contract, but a steak and shake is legally binding. So 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. That is now legally binding.
Flawless.
I know, right? That was like perfectly in sync.
Wow.
So enjoy your free steak. To start you off, here's your Christmas bonus, according to Ziggy. It's Christmas or New Year or something. So have fun with that. And now get out of here. Get out of here, crazy loot.
Stop. Here, I'm actually gonna take the ice boat subway back, because I don't actually use that. Bye.
Bye.
Boom shakalaka. Take a look at this, guys. We've been going ham, working on the base. As you can see, we got little tree houses, kind of little tree platforms, I guess, on each of these 4 jungle trees. A couple of them actually have 2 platforms, which is pretty dope. So I've kind of been going ham on the base, and I say we got phase 1 and phase 2 completed in this episode. Phase 1, which was building the trees. Phase 2, which was putting up these tree houses. I still need to do this thing over here with all of these platforms. I haven't really done that, but as you know, each of these platforms is built where existing branches were already, so I'm just gonna add in the leaves off camera, and then it'll kind of look more better. Though when I came to my base today, I noticed this thing right here, a little gift from Ziggy. Says, don't open till Christmas. On recording, happy Cinco de Mayo from ZPS. No open till recording. So this is don't open till Christmas. Christmas is like what, five months away or something like that. I'm just gonna act like that sign never existed and just go with this one. No open till recording. Hey, I'm recording. Let's check it out. You have caught a Pikachu. I'm so sexy you shall sneeze. youtube.com/thunderwolf1218. Yep, that's Ziggy's channel URL. Make sure to subscribe to her for this tickle. Hi. I have spoken. Yes, Ziggy has spoken. Ziggy, thank you for these gifts. Yeah, but everybody go check out youtube.com/thunderwolf1218, aka iZiggy on the server. Check her out. She gave me this awesome gift, and I love it. But anyway, guys, we've had a pretty exciting episode today. We did a little bit of a business agreement with Buildminesurvive. We made a little hub thingy in the shopping district, and we got started working on the base, which is looking pretty great so far, if I do say so myself. You know, got to pat myself on the back there. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you liked the episode, make sure to show your support by hitting that like button and leave the friend zone, join the fam. Want to know how? Subscribe to my channel, and make sure to have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and I will catch you next time.